To set aside a portion of one's accumulated wealth for a student scholarship might seem to go against human nature. It's like leaving a bit of your personal worth to a stranger, someone you may never know or meet. It is a bargain struck between generations, based on the insight that hopes and dreams are the fragile building blocks from which memories and legacies are made, and that these facts are common to all across time.
My first child to graduate, and Jennifer, it was a hot day, of course, in June. Ben, she had 2 or 3 lays on her neck, and I still look at the pictures all the time. But it was a very special occasion. She had done it. She had graduated. We didn't know we would lose Scott that quickly, but when that happened shortly after Jennifer died, it just seemed perfect. It'll be a father-daughter scholarship.
My brother was an employee of the Provident Bank, and when he passed away, we wanted to do something that would perpetuate his memory. And so because of the membership on the foundation and being local in Riverside, and then Provident Bank had a connection with UCR, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
My mother wanted to honor her brother, Charles Sherman Hoyt Jr., who died during World War II. He and she had grown up in San Jacinto, and he'd attended Riverside Community College. So she set up a scholarship in his honor, the Charles Sherman Hoyt Jr. Scholarship, for a student from the Riverside area. We understand that was the first scholarship for UCR students, and we're really proud of that as a family.
My parents immigrated from Mexico in about 1919 as the 2 very young people. Our entire family was born in Colton, in South Colton. My parents could not have afforded to say, well, here we're going to give you this much money for you to go to college. I work with a number of organizations that raise scholarships for students. One of them has provided scholarships presently for this last year for 16 students attending UCR.
Need, too, is common to all generations, though its acuteness varies. The financial realities for a student hoping to enter the University of California today are far different from when the citizens of California willed the institution into being. More and more, students risk watching their opportunities for achievement slip from their grasp. And more often now, it is only that tenuous bond between generations that can rescue those dreams.
Scholarships really do change one's life. In my personal life, when my parents got separated and the economy became bad, the scholarship really gave us hope that there is a bright future ahead of us.
This scholarship was really beneficial for myself and for my family. I have a twin sister who attends UCR as well, and we all know that paying for one college education is expensive, let alone paying for it two at the same time.
It allowed my family and I to be able to afford the cost of college.
With the award that I have received, I was able to continue with my education very comfortably, and now my parents are very proud and just very ecstatic that we have accomplished our goals.
Institutions are the intermediaries for the ongoing bargains between generations that are gifted scholarships. They build the bridge, and their reputations provide that insurance of success that underwrites such a personal investment. And it's here that UC Riverside excels. It has always demonstrated a commitment to opportunity and diversity as well as excellence. UCR has created enviable bonds between town and gown, between alum and alma mater, by living the promise of public higher education.
I am majoring in electrical engineering.
I'm majoring in biochemistry, and I'm planning on graduating in 2012.
I'm actually graduating this spring in 2010. My plans are to go to a graduate school for a clinical psychology PhD program to study pediatric health psychology.
Currently, I am in Dr. Morris Maduro's laboratory studying embryonic development, which we study genes that are responsible for specification of muscle tissue, and I have recently published an article as a first author.
I graduated cum laude in 2009. And I've gone straight on to graduate school at USC for entertainment management. But the things that I learned at UC Riverside have really come in handy both in work and in academia.
The need for what UCR has to offer is greater than it's ever been, and the financial demands on its best students are beyond what many of us from a different time can fully imagine. Thus, the challenge is greater now, too. Consider this your call to action, and we assure you of one thing. Whenever promises like these are fulfilled, no one goes unrewarded.
We are happy with the way the scholarship has been set up and been administered. We're really impressed by the quality of the candidates for the scholarship and its recipients. So I think that's what's been so encouraging.
Not only for myself, but for everyone, they're helpful on financial levels. They also are a reward for doing well in school.
We are a really diverse campus. We're the most diverse UC campus, and I think it is important that people with our backgrounds and people from our different communities have access to higher education and have the ability to graduate and get our BAs and our BSs, because a lot of people in our communities don't have it, and a lot of us are going back and we're helping our community, and we need the help right now, but we're definitely going to be giving back when we graduate.
The good thing about scholarships that have names to them, like the Charles White Scholarship, as opposed to just California grants, is that when it has a name, it shows that someone took the time to look at your record, to actually look you over and decide whether or not you deserve this money.
I don't know, maybe it sounds selfish, but it's a good feeling to us. I really feel good about what we're doing. So, it works both ways.
It really helps out kids who are less fortunate, who couldn't always afford to go to the school they wanted or would have to end up going to a community college. And it's just a really nice thing to earn and a really nice thing to give.
I just think if you give somebody education, you're giving them a life.
I'm just so grateful for the Stratfords, and I just pray that God will continue to bless them.
I really like this college.